Okay, hello. How is everybody? I really do need to change the minute intro because it sounds like I'm in church every single time. But welcome, everyone. Today is January 24th, Tuesday, January 24th. It's a fantastic time to be alive, especially because of ONPASSIVE. Absolutely amazing. Let me just change something in the top corner. There you go. Let's change me over to there because Chris was in the top right hand corner. So how is everyone? Hope everybody is having a good Tuesday. Yes, it's Tasty Tuesday and we're going to talk about a few things. Also, wave effect I want to talk to you guys about as well. But let's bring you up to date with things that I know are going on. Oh, actually, before I get into that, today, Jane and I have been doing our monthly trip, Miles for Smiles. Jane's mum is in a care home and it is a big old round trip for us, 360-mile round trip. Miles for Smiles. It's always a difficult day for my wife, Jane, because obviously her mum's in a home there and her dementia is getting worse, to be honest. It is the long goodbye, unfortunately, but it is what it is, as they say, and we are where we are. So much so, she doesn't recognize Jane anymore, which is a great shame. And she said to her, "Thanks for coming," at the end of it. But there you go. Anyway, so we've done that today and we've just popped in here. This is my parents' home, just to pick up some posts and say hello on our way back. It's a little detour of about 30 miles. So we've done that on the way back. So here I am. Obviously, as far as what's happening on passive-wise, tonight is the last before we move on, of the migrations that Chris Marty and also Janet Butler are doing. Now, obviously, some of you are going, well, what's this mean for the people who can't migrate and all the rest of it? They might have problems. It doesn't mean they are getting left behind, guys, by any means. There is always going to be people that can help with this migration of the ones that are having problems now. But we really do need to draw a bit of a line under this migration now and move on. We can't just keep hanging around. We have to go forward. And this is really why Chris said yesterday, it is the last one and we are moving forward because of this, because we are moving forward. It's not that we're leaving anyone behind. It's not that we don't care. It's just that we have to move forward. And this is why this is going to be the last one as far as Chris Marty and Janet are going to be doing. I think Heroes are doing one more on Sunday as well. But there is also lots and lots of individuals that are still around who are prepared to help. So reach out in the groups, guys. And obviously, I'm sure any problems that you might have, they will be there. There you go. Sorry if my internet's a bit rubbish at the moment. There you go. So what else have I got to talk to you about? I haven't heard anything yet about a meeting as far as OConnect is concerned. My kind of gut feeling, if I'm going to have a gut feeling, is that if it's going to be any day, it's more than likely to be Thursday or Friday. That's just Redfern saying that's where he thinks it's going to be. Obviously, if we hear anything, we'll let you know. Also, tomorrow, don't forget, it's 360. That's going to be coming to you live at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK. And obviously, Marty and myself will do a live beforehand anywhere. Obviously, we'll bring you some more news about that tomorrow, and I'm sure that Marty and that will let you know a little bit more about that as well tomorrow. Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you so much for your super sticker, my friend. I've stopped scrolling. There you go. Let's put you up in lights. Fantastic. Okay, let me just talk to you about the wave effect then. Now, the reason I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this today is just to try and explain what the wave effect is if you've never heard of it before, and where ONPASSIVE comes into all of this. Now, the wave effect is exactly what I mean. It's not a woohoo, as Chris Johnson said it. What's this mean, Ray? You're going to start waving on the camera to anyone? But actually, for Chris Johnson, if you are here and if you are watching, hi Chris, how you doing? That is not the wave effect. As much as it could be, of course, that's not what I am talking about here. What I'm talking about is the wave effect is highs and lows, as in a wave. Okay. And most businesses or most things that people do in life, with hobbies, just generally go through wave effects. This is a natural occurrence. It's nothing new. It's no big secret or anything like this as far as the wave effect is concerned. Having peak periods and having sort of static periods and all the rest of it. Now, with ONPASSIVE, one thing I have noticed more than anything is that the normal wave effect of how businesses are run and all the rest of it really hasn't happened with ONPASSIVE. And the reason I'm saying this is because when we first started, all the way back in July of 2018, we haven't really had an up and down wave effect. We've had this steady climb. Now, obviously, there's been ups and downs slightly on this road that we've been going along, but it certainly has been a upward, forward momentum thing. Now, everything, if you've cast your memory back only 1 year, guys, of what we have achieved just in 1 year. This is without everything else. This is without offices, if you remember, in Hyderabad, Singapore. Remember as well, when we very first started, we had another office as well in India. In where was it? It was in can't remember now. It doesn't really matter. All these have been on this road up, but especially last year, I've noticed a massive climb. And that obviously started off with the Burj Khalifa, with the news of us having floor 134 and 151. Obviously, the laser show that went on there. Then we found out about Media, all these new people that have joined us as a team. Then we found out about the metro station. And for me, that is so far the pinnacle of all things. Now, I didn't think anything could have topped the news of what we had in Burj Khalifa. But man, for me, it is the top of all tops so far is the metro station. Why am I saying that? And I keep going on about it. I know I keep going on about this, but it is such a big, big deal. It is a physical building that everybody sees on a daily basis. Google Maps, people pass it. You can go and visit it. There's no restrictions. You can go and see it, touch it, look at it, admire it, all of the rest of it. This is where we are going on this steady journey up. This is why Ash is always saying to us, when we hit the top, what are we going to do? We're going to make a brand new top and keep on going. This is exactly where I believe we are at the moment. We are striving forward time and time again to make our new tops, to basically break the molds of what is normal business as far as the internet is concerned, and what is normal business as far as externally from the internet is concerned. Mark my words when I say this. People will be approaching ONPASSIVE, the company, in years to come and asking them how did they do what they have done. Can you show me how you did it? Because of the revolution that is going on. And don't forget, we are part of that, guys. This hasn't been a sole entity as far as Ash Mufareh is concerned. Without the foundership, none of this would have been possible. We are an integral part of what has been achieved here now. That's all of us. Myself, Marty, Chris, Robin, and Julie, Susie, Lynn Nakamoto, and Rob, and all of the other leaders, Gus Minder, Nira, all of us, right, have all been part of what has been achieved now. Okay, it is only going to get better from this part in. Why? Because of what has been designed for us by the company. It is all about this steady curve going upwards. Yes, it might be a little bit like this, the wave effect, but one thing is for sure, we are going, okay, in an upward direction. There is no big ups and downs, peaks and troughs, because we are always making those new tops, always going forward. And this is why I am always amazed to a certain extent of when he said to us, in his view, what's happened with the metro station is bigger than the Burj Khalifa. Do you know something? I actually think it is, because of the secondary part of what is going to happen as far as the metro is concerned. For me, that is secondary marketing to its best. It is putting that stamp of authority. Okay, we are here. Look at us. All right. Yes, what happens on the Burj Khalifa as far as the laser show, that is putting out a massive statement. But it's only there for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it is. The metro station, there, 24/7, huge, big statement saying, this is us. Come and find out all about us. This is why I really believe that this is only the beginning. We are completely now saturating Dubai with ONPASSIVE. Everything, everywhere you go now in Dubai, you cannot get away from ONPASSIVE. It's everywhere. This is blanket marketing, guys. This is subconscious marketing. This is where people aren't even looking at ONPASSIVE, but they notice ONPASSIVE subconsciously. Why? Because we're everywhere. And it's all part of what is being done by design by the O Media department. It is that subconsciousness so that we get used to that word. I said it the other day. When Apple first came out, it was a strange word, wasn't it? Everyone was going, what, a crunchy apple? And now they recognize Apple as only one thing, iPhones or tablets or technology. ONPASSIVE will have that same feel. It is drip feeding populations, drip feeding public, drip feeding globally, the name ONPASSIVE, because it is there all the time, turning over, okay, so that people get used to that name. It is going to be easy for people to say the word ONPASSIVE. They're not going to go, ONPASSIVE, what's that? Because they will know about ONPASSIVE because of everything that is being done for us by design. I could not thank O Media enough for doing what they're doing. They really know where they're at. They really know what they're trying to do. And for me, it is absolutely fantabby-dozy. Anyway, I've gone off a little bit, haven't I? So at 1:30 coming on is Chris Johnson. He's on at 1:30, and Marty DeGarmo is coming up at the top of the hour. Remember, guys, stay tuned into these guys. It'll be good to see them, and they obviously have lots more to say than I have today. I'm going to cut it short now because I'm at my parents and I've got to see them and have a chat to them before we slide off. But I wanted to do a quick live just to bring you up to date and to share with you some of my thoughts at the moment that I have about ONPASSIVE. Super excited, guys, today about what's going to happen this week. OConnect, let's keep all of these fingers crossed, okay? I firmly believe, okay, when you guys get into OConnect, you are going to be absolutely blown away. You'll be like a kid in a candy store. The addictive nature of OConnect is fantastic. Really is. You will want to be on it just to use it, to use the features, the functionality, the chat area, everything about it is just amazing. And remember, this is what we are launching with. This is not what it's going to be like in a year's time. It'll be even better. Don't forget, we have to start somewhere with something, and this is where it is. Anyway, guys, thanks very much. I'm not going to give any shout outs today, guys. Sorry, I'm just going to slide off. But let's go over and see Chris later on, and also Marty at the top of the hour. That's it from me. Speak to you all tomorrow on my live, and then obviously over on 360. Bye for now.